Hello everyone, this is Yoko. On this channel, I feel that information about what is happening in China is often not correctly conveyed to countries other than China, so I will be disseminating the information I have gathered in English. I'm getting information from multiple media, so I'd be happy if you could comment on the content of the video. Also, my native language is not English, so I use an AI speaker to create the voice to convey the information correctly. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel and support us. This time, I will explain the incident in which a man with a knife attacked a kindergarten in Guangdong province in China and 7 people were killed. The murder weapon is said to be a knife. This incident happened at around 7:40 in the morning on July 10. Kindergartens are often located in downtown areas, so they are reported immediately, and the culprit is secured 20 minutes later at around 8 o'clock. The culprit is a 25-year-old man who is said to be a local person. Detailed motives have not yet been clarified. It might be fair to say that one of the characteristics of Chinese crimes is that the motives behind the crimes are not well understood. A similar incident happened in August of last year. It hasn't even been a year yet, but I would like to introduce you to that incident as well. This is an incident that happened in Guangdong province on August 3, 2022. At 10:22 a.m., a 48-year-old man came to the kindergarten with a knife, killed 3 people, and injured 6 others. By the way, a detailed portrait of the perpetrator of this incident has been announced. The culprit is a 48-year-old man who is a local. This man was originally born into a wealthy family. He used to live in a mansion locally, but he started a business in another area that didn't seem to work. He ended up buying a property, but he was being sued by his creditors because he probably couldn't pay for it. In front of the court officials, he seems to have said something like, "I'm going to kill you." I can understand the character very well. It seems that there was no specific interest or grudge against this kindergarten. It is said that he took his dissatisfaction about failing in business and being in financial trouble to something completely unrelated. There are many crimes like this in China. It is a crime of having some kind of dissatisfaction or anger towards society and then taking it out on something that has nothing to do with it. In China, when revenge crimes are committed against society, the CCP tends to avoid saying that they are motivated by revenge against society. When a violent crime occurs and it is said that it is retaliation against society, it becomes a story of what kind of dissatisfaction you had. A man with debt is self-deserving, but the Communist Party is in trouble when it comes to reasons such as poverty, disparity, unemployment, illness, and problems of exploitation from workers. He doesn't pay his salary for a long time, and if he insists on paying him, he will violently get rid of him. Against this background, the Communist Party government will be held accountable for not being able to operate properly. So, it would be a problem if the culprit attacked the kindergarten with the intention of taking revenge on society. In that case, the culprit tends to be talked about as suffering from a mental illness. There is no problem if the motive is to retaliate because the business failed and was sued for huge debts. The culprit's self-inflicted self-indulgence makes me think it's my fault. But if that's not the case, it's usually talking about mental illness. So, the background of this incident that happened in July of this year is attracting attention. According to the stories that have come out so far, the criminal doesn't seem to have a relationship with this kindergarten that would hold a grudge. So it's probably an indiscriminate crime. In that case, there was some kind of dissatisfaction and anger against society in the background, so depending on the content, the Communist Party government may announce that mental illness is the cause because it will have a negative impact if it spreads. From the point of view of the victim and the victim's family, it would be a joke. If you say that you were dissatisfied because you appealed to the government office that arbitrated labor-related troubles, but you were not able to get a response, you will end up saying that there must be a problem with the Communist Party, so what is your specific motive? It will be announced or noticed. Alternatively, Communist authorities may wait for the story to fade without being announced. When it comes to large-scale indiscriminate murder, this is a very big incident socially, but the fact that such incidents occur frequently in China is not reported in Japan. However, in China, such incidents occur almost every year. I introduced 2 incidents this time, but last year and the year before that, and in 2021, the year before that, a kindergarten was attacked, killing 2 people and injuring 16 people. And if you look at the larger framework of schools rather than kindergartens, there are many more incidents. And if the motive of the crime is dissatisfaction with society, there is a possibility that such incidents will increase further. I can only see the future image that the security problem in Chinese society will get worse in the future. That's all for now. See you next time.